sometimes you hear a phrase like raining cats and dogs, and well, it just stops you in your tracks, right?
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you're learning the language. It's confusing.
Exactly. Idioms can feel like this secret handshake. Fascinating, but kind of frustrating if you're not in on it.
Mm-hmm.
So today, we're doing a deep dive into this really insightful piece from RuiEnglish, transforming idioms into a piece of cake.
Great title.
Isn't it? And our mission really is to help shift that perspective. How do we turn these linguistic puzzles into like actual tools for connection?
Yeah, because they're not just random words strung together. RuiEnglish points out they're like, well, cultural fingerprints.
Cultural fingerprints, I like that.
Deeply rooted in history or culture, shared jokes maybe. Which, yeah, for English learners can feel like trying to crack some hidden code.
Right. And that old way, trying to translate raining and cats and dogs word for word.
Almost never works. It just leads to, scratching your head.
Yeah. So this is where RuiEnglish comes in with this fantastic insight. Stop seeing idioms as these obstacles, these puzzles, and start seeing them as, and I love this quote, shortcuts into how people actually think, joke, and connect.
That really is the core idea, isn't it? It reframes the whole challenge. It's not a problem to solve. It's an opportunity.
Exactly.
And the main strategy, it's actually pretty simple conceptually. Treat idioms like brand new vocabulary items.
Okay, like learning any new word.
Sort of, but with a twist. You focus on the whole meaning, the bigger picture, not the individual literal words.
So don't get lost in the weeds of the literal translation.
Precisely. And when you make that shift, they stop being scary obstacles and become, well, genuinely useful communication tools. You start to embrace them.
And the article gives some brilliant examples of this, how they act as a kind of fast track to cultural connection.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, think about a British person saying they're chuffed to bits. You just know they're really pleased, right?
Right, you get the feeling instantly. Or an American who wants to hit the ground running on a project. You feel that energy, that readiness.
Eagerness.
Or even, an Australian who's flat out like a lizard drinking.
That's a good one. Meaning super busy, right?
Extremely busy. See, these aren't just odd phrases. They're little windows into the culture's humor, its rhythm, how people really talk.
And that's the real takeaway for you, the listener. Understanding these isn't just about, ticking off vocabulary words.
No.
It's about genuinely getting cultural insights, understanding different ways of seeing the world, different ways of expressing things. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What kind of insights could you unlock?
Which leads us perfectly to what RuiEnglish calls the magnificent outcome. It's not just about understanding, it's about using them.
Active engagement.
Yes. There's this great, simple call to action. Pick your favorite idiom and drop it into a text message today, even just to yourself.
Oh, how practical that is. Just try it.
So simple, right? But the effect, that's where the magic happens.
It really is. Because the second you use an idiom yourself, actively, something clicks.
It stops being this foreign, mysterious thing.
Exactly. It stops being a translation puzzle in your head, and it starts becoming part of your voice, your way of expressing yourself.
So it integrates.
It integrates. It becomes natural. And that hurdle that seems so big, suddenly it really is a piece of cake. A piece of cake. It transforms from passive knowledge into active, confident communication.
So wrapping this up then, we've kind of journeyed from that initial confusion, maybe frustration, to seeing idioms as these vibrant, living parts of the language. Things to be welcomed, really.
Not just challenges, but actual opportunities. Opportunities for deeper connection, richer conversations.
More colorful, more authentic communication.
Yeah. And here's a final thought to leave you with. When you start weaving these idioms into how you speak, you're not just lending phrases. You're actively shaping your own voice, deepening your understanding, and connecting more fully with the world and the people around you. So the question is, what amazing new doors might open up for you when using idioms starts to feel as natural as, well, just breathing?